All right, you lot. This is a giant egg. I didn't push hard enough. This week I have been tasked with quirky location hunting. There's a local musician who is recording a new acoustic album, and he is on the lookout for quirky locations. Now, you know as well as I do, quirky is subjective, but there is one area in my immediate vicinity that can only be described as quirky, no matter who you are. So I'll show you how it looks, and you tell me what you think. Is it quirky enough for a musician? I don't know. Let's have a look. The weather is somewhat ghastly today. Next week it's going to brighten up for the whole week, so probably have a bit more of a chance to get out. But I'll take you up to the espace culturel de Louis Derbré, and I'll show you some of this guy's sculptures. And they're pretty weird. How this task came about, I received a message from this musician saying, I'm on the lookout for a quirky location, so keep your eye out. And I said, do you want photos or videos? And he said, just something quirky out of the ordinary. And then I got a 30-second clip of an acoustic guitar track. It's raining. Ooh, much better. So I'm on my way to the quirky place, and this wall here right next to me is a bit odd. Check this out. What? I mean, it's not a school, but there seems to be children playing, families playing. There is a large snail. We are in France after all. So Andy, if you're watching, I don't know if this is the kind of thing that you're after, but here you are. Breathe it in. I'm almost there now. This place is where I used to go to practice when I had my first drone. Because, believe it or not, first few flights are a bit scary. Don't know what you're doing, where you're going to crash. So this big, open, public field with these bizarre, wonderful sculptures is where me and a few other dronies that I know go to practice. Righty ho, here we are. Nice and empty and peaceful and calm. My favorite things. So when I say quirky, when I say this place will be considered quirky, it doesn't matter who you are. Have a look at this handsome devil. I don't know how well you can see that, but that is a very large head. It's a little bit bare now than what it used to be because all the sculptures have been moved and dotted about the town. But here's a giant Sphinx looking head tower. That is the artistic term for it. But I'll show you the other stuff as I walk back, because it's interesting is what we'll say. drone's just in hyperlapse mode again, so that's going to take a little while. I'd like to just take this time to thank all of you again for continuing to watch my videos and your very kind comments and your support. And I'd like to thank my patrons for your generosity. It is very, very much appreciated. It is really hot when the sun is out. It's too hot for a coat like this. See, I miss England, where in the peak of June, it's perfect weather for a coat like this. But anyway, let's get back to the video. Alright, that will do for the droney session. Always nice to get back to the old training ground. I'm going to go back home now, and I'll see if I can find a couple more of these bizarre sculptures just to show you on the way. The sculptor is famous for making these kind of super stretched out, disproportionate figures that are a bit creepy. I mean, I'm not an art person, so I don't understand. Some people love it, and there was uproar in the town when all the sculptures were moved. But art is subjective. Like I say, I don't know anything. Some people love it. I just don't understand it. I don't know about you lot, but this just outside a school with the young kids, that'd give me nightmares. Okay, you lot, that'll do me for today. That's enough quirk, I think. Thank you very much for watching. Whoop. Look after yourselves, look after each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.